With great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this beautiful Sunday morning from Upasana. It's foggy here, but I'm sure the sun is shining somewhere else. How beautiful it feels when we pull our mind inwards, detaching it from all the outer engagements. In moments like this, we truly come close to our true self, that which is here, always, unchanging, unblemished, eternally whole, our true self. Then the mind goes, its habits, latching on to negative thoughts, fear, anxiety, all kinds of stuff. This is what we have been doing at Upasana for this weekend. It helps to be in a nice and serene environment with like-minded people, focused, having carved out some time in its name. But that's not the only place to do it. The whole idea is that we are able to do no matter where we are. And that is only possible if we carve out a little time in its name. If you ever asked me, what is Babaji doing? What is the ashram doing? What is the purpose? This is the one and only purpose, to remind us to carve out a little time in the name of our true self. True self. Yes, we are human beings. We live in the society. We have our obligations. We have many roles we play on this stage of life. Like an actor, we play many roles, put on different costumes, different hats. But at the end of the show, the costume has to be taken out. And there we are. Who am I? Mind will come. Yes, but I got my problems. I got my story. That is also real, but this is also real. Both are real. I'm not saying we deny the other part. We play the role. We identify with the body, identify with the mind, all that. But in middle of it all, we take little time to totally separate ourselves from all that entrapments. We are creatures of habit. Creatures of habit. If we look at our daily life, we wake up certain way, we do certain things in the same way. Then we develop our taste in certain way. I like that particular kind of coffee. I like my chai this way. I do this. We bring in these habits, and begin to identify with it, begin to give them value. The practice of yoga is about freeing the mind from all those. There is a beautiful analogy given. Enjoy the world the way an ant enjoys that drip of syrup on the ground, not fly the fool. If you ever watch, there is a little drip on the ground, an ant comes in. It will take a nibble, pull back, go around, take a nibble, pull back, go around, take a nibble, pull back. And it will keep going round and round till the whole drip is gone. A fly will come and just land on it and will get the syrup all covered over its wings, and it cannot fly away, just staggers. So, how to live in the world and not be of it? The other analogy is given in the scriptures. Be like a lotus leaf. Have you ever seen the leaf of a lotus? If there is a drop of water on top of it, it rolls like a little marble ball. It does not stay on the leaf. Although the lotus lives in the water, it's its lifeline. It lives in it. But it does not let any drop of water on top of its leaves. Because what happens? If the water stays on the leaves, the sun ray will come and burn the leaf. We live in the world, but don't let the world be on top of us. So, this little time that we carve out in the name of our true self, higher self, divine self, that we call our spiritual practice, enables us to enjoy all our blessings the way that ant is enjoying the drip of syrup without getting caught in it. If we have ever tried to start a practice, look at yourself. How do I talk myself out of it? I may say, I have no time. There are more important things waiting for me. Some kind of fear. And finally, you say, oh, that's not for me. I'm a very physically active person. I like to dance and I like to go out hiking. I like to be out in the nature. I like to play with my dog, with my cat. That's when I find the relief. Spiritual practice is not about finding little relief. It's about developing something, developing that inner strength, and also getting a glimpse of who we truly are. The truth is, wherever our mind is, that is our reality. Whatever we are giving value to, that becomes real for us. So carving out little time in the name of the ascension of my soul upwards. Not like this. Like this is the world. This is the Maya. We live in the world of Maya, but also keep rising. Baba used to say, if not alert, we are tricked by ourselves every moment. Our mind keeps, because of its habit, it keeps going towards what is familiar. We create a story, and that becomes me. We keep flowing towards what's familiar. Entering in an uncharted territory is a little difficult in the beginning. It's a little difficult in the beginning. But what is not difficult in the beginning? Everything that we are starting new, there'll be challenges. Little practices. Mind begins to flow towards its familiar direction. You catch yourself flowing towards negativity, flowing towards some past experience that you identify with, that you carry with. Catch yourself. Catch. Just notice. And once you have noticed, that is the moment to practice. Just for a moment. It's not going to get you enlightened. We start practice with baby steps. Catching ourselves, stop. Take a step back. Take a deep breath. Let this be your practice throughout the day, whenever you can remember. Stop. Take a step back energetically. Pull back, just the way turtle pulls back in its shell. Even pause the breath. This practice of pausing the breath that I have been sharing with you, it's not a simple practice. The day you begin to enjoy being in the pause, you discover something about yourself. Pranaki Upasana, the Upasana, the worship of prana, the life force. This life force, breath is flowing in, flowing out constantly, bringing us back to life. We can take support of this precious gift to know more about ourselves, to discover. There is so much to discover within. Just because mind doesn't know, it's not familiar with it, it will keep running towards what is familiar. It will keep running. It's like the other day, a cat is fed at a certain spot. Someone moved the bowl to some other spot. The cat will go to the old spot looking for the food. Although the bowl was placed in a much better place, at least humans thought it was a better place for the cat. But cat goes to where it was. That's the nature of the mind. We know that's the place to go and we keep going there. People send me some emails, some questions sometimes. Babaji, I know I'm very reactive. How to stop being reactive? Well, that's a very good thing. At least you know you are reactive. Lots of times people don't even acknowledge that that's their weakness, that they need to work on. So the first step is to just acknowledge, not justify it. If you justify it, then you'll find 1,001 reasons to be the way you are. Acknowledging is the first, and then working on it. And how do you work on it? Catch yourself when you are reacting. And if you notice what you are doing in the moment you are reacting, you are justifying your reaction. You're reacting. You find 1,001 reason to do what you are doing in that moment. You will look for 1,001 shortcoming in the person that you are venting it out on in that moment. In a horse practice, that's a moment that is like you are sitting in the cremation ground. That is the time, that's a catalyst. Energy is flowing. That is a perfect time to stop. You're not going to become any less by stopping. Our ego justifies it. But if you call yourself a sadhak, a spiritual aspirant, that is the time to stop. You can make your own little rituals of stopping without talking about it, just some inner ritual you can create. When you catch yourself, what do you do? When you catch yourself, just stop the breath, pause the breath. The mind that's running in that direction with all these justifications and reasons, when you pause the breath, comes back. Slowly exhale. Take another 2, 3 breaths in that moment. And if it's still strong, the force coming, you'll react again, you'll build up again, but at least you tried. At least you tried. We don't succeed right away in the first try. Even if we fail, at least I tried. Second time you try, there'll be a little more practice. This is called practice. You don't just pick up the violin for the first time and after a day or two you start playing the song. It takes time. Many bad notes, many bad spots, many strange noises, all kinds of things happen. But one day you begin to play. Today is the last day of our retreat here. People who are sitting in the room, and you are in front of me. And it's important for each one of us to, wherever we are, to first really make that commitment to 5-10 minutes of sitting, detaching ourselves from all the story, detaching from minds, from its habits, and coming back to that pure self, the one that you are experiencing while you are pausing the breath at different centers in your body. It's very real. It's more real than the story that the mind has created. It's here. But of course, things that are very close to us, we take it for granted. We take our body for granted. We take our health for granted. We take our mind for granted. We are not our story. We are our story. As long as we keep playing it, then it is. But we have the choice to take a step back from it, detach from it. Sat Chit Anand. That is our true nature. Pure consciousness, bliss, eternal. How beautiful it feels like first thing in the morning as you wake up. There could be all kinds of worries because we have been sleeping. In sleep, all kinds of stuff comes in. But as soon as you wake up, in India, we have little rituals of waking up. First thing, you just take your hands over your face, pulling it down, just look at your hands. There are prayers in India they recite. Karagre vaste Lakshmi, Karamadhe Saraswati, Karamule Sthito Brahma, Prabhate Kara Darshanam. I'm not asking you to memorize that. Just keep it simple. Just say, as you are looking at your hands, may may I meet good people today. May I do some good with these hands today. I have the ability to to do that good. Some thoughts like this. Instead of I'm irritated, it's going to be a bad day, and somebody's going to take advantage of me, or I'm going to get even, all that kind of stuff, that fear, negativity that comes in. Let's start with the positive thought first. I'm pure. I'm whole. I'm pure. I'm whole. May I do some good today. May I meet good people today. If we just really, not just from here, just bring that remembrance from the navel, from your core, softening the belly, let this intention rise from there and voice it in your mind. Greet yourself, your true self. And detaching yourself from the dream or whatever Klingons have clung to you during your sleep. Pause your breath, cleanse fully, and then do little meditation. Some people have taken little meditation instructions from the ashram, have been given a mantra. Some people, if you are not doing it regularly, I would say just sit in the bed right then and do 5-10 minutes. Just make that little practice. It's not that complicated. It's about doing and looking at your mind, breaking that habit, bringing a new habit in. See, I'm not saying anything new, the same thing over and over and over again, because nothing is more important than this. I can sit and tell you stories and entertain you for a while, and then we go back. But stories are nice. But if I'm listening from a right place in the heart, there is a teaching in there too. If you ever have thought, what does Babaji really teach, or what does he talk about all the time? He just talks about one and only one thing. You are pure. You are whole. Nothing can touch you if you don't let it, if you don't invite it. Let them knock on the door. If you don't open the door, let them in, they will go away. Stopping the breath is like closing that door. Slowly, let the breath slowly open, just like, well, let's see, have they gone yet? You peek through that. Don't open the gate for them. Be very mindful of what kind of guest you let in the house. And if they have come in, give him a glass of water and chalo, it's time for something else. I'm a little busy. Forgive me. All these guests that we invite and make them permanent host in our house, we have to find a way to escort them out. Thank you all. We got a long day here. And today was a yoga day, I heard. I got some nice reports from India. That's a very good initiative. Prime Minister of India has started that keep body healthy, mind healthy. And it's nice that they're celebrating. Everybody's doing some yoga. Well, yoga, I'm speaking in a term, what is commonly known today. You put out a yoga mat and stretch on it. But yoga is much bigger than that, but we start somewhere. So please think, what are you doing to keep your body healthy, your mind healthy, and what is your connection with your spiritual practice? Are you serious, sincere about carving out even 5-10 minutes when you are not solving a problem, not taking care of somebody, not fixing something, not worried about it? Just be. I bow to that wholeness, that purity in you, and thank you for taking this time. I'll see you next week.